Okay, three, two, one. Hi guys. So today I have absolutely amazing guest, Chris. It's very welcome. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Very welcome to the next level. I'm so happy with your story, how you found the next level.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
so I just wanted to share as far as how I found the next level. I had been, I'm a pastor and I write prayers. And so I'm on Facebook every day and just talking to different people in different parts of the world. And I began to see your feed and I'm like, oh man, this is so exciting. It looks so exciting. And I said, hey, I want to be there one day. And a couple weeks later, here I am. So I'm excited about doing this. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So happy that we connected this way. It's
Yes.
beautiful community to be in, and you're very welcome here, Chris. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us how did you started this journey, this beautiful journey?
Yes, I will. As I said, I'm Pastor Chris Whitfield, and I haven't always been a pastor, but in my previous life, I have been in the medical field for over 30 years, and I actually had a stroke in 2019, and with the stroke, they diagnosed me with autonomic dysfunction. So I've been preaching since 1997, but I been a pastor for the last 3 years. And so, and how the journey that I'm on now with the autonomic dysfunction, it got to where I was not able, earlier this year, I was not able to walk. I went into the hospital and I went in walking and came out on a walker and could not walk. And they could not explain to me why. So, because of this, the Spirit of the Lord just kept speaking to me and telling me, it's in your hands. It's in your hands. Your blessings is in your hands. I really didn't know what that meant at the time. So, but what ended up happening is about 6 months ago, I sit down and I always have been a writer. And so about 6 months ago, I sat down and I was afraid to write on Facebook or any other platform. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to go for it. So I wrote one prayer and I had a friend of mine to scan the prayer and she did, and she made whatever correct.
Oh, oh, something happened. Did we lose the Chris? Chris, we lost Chris. Oopsie. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened, but I think we lost Chris now. So hopefully he can join again. Hopefully he can join us again. One sec, apologies. Oh, yeah, yeah, he is. Yay, Chris. Sorry, we lost you for one sec.
Yeah,
We lost you.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much for coming back. Yeah.
yes. And so she made whatever correction she was going to make. And then she told me, she said, I can't do this for you because you write from the Spirit and I cannot interpret what you're wanting to say. And so I just started writing. And so let me tell you, on Facebook, I had only like maybe 500 followers, and I went from 500 followers to 6,400 and something followers, and went from 31,000 views to 210,000 views. So it has been really a blessing, and I just
Beautiful.
write from the heart.
Would you like to share something if you have it with you? Absolutely no pressure to do that, but if you have something,
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So,
but only if it's okay.
yes, it is. It is. Let me, man, I'll come back to that, okay? Because I'll have to find it. Yes, if you don't mind, I'll come back. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
One of the things is that I like to share as I like to my whole job of where of the way that I live my life. I like to be impactful, and being impactful, I like to leave people better than I found them, and so I like to help people to be the best expression of themselves. And so, in whatever means necessary to do that, because I personally believe that it is start with the inner man and you having to accept, what has been, and then we have to live in the now. We can't change what has happened, but we can actually change our now. All we have is the moment that we're in. We don't know what's going to happen 5 minutes from now. We can't change anything that happened 5 minutes ago. But right now is what we can control, and we can control that by how we think, right? Our how we see things, how we hear, and how we express ourselves one to another in love. So, yes.
Wow, this is so beautiful. Yeah. And to live in the moment, in this moment, probably is so hard for people because we all, probably not all, but most of the people, living in the past or living in the future. When I'm gonna achieve this, that's when I'm gonna be happy, you know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like one of the things is that I have now, like a little short snippet of something that I wrote, is that we need you. You don't have to imitate anyone else. There's already a them, but there's only one you. We value the voice, the call, and the grace of God has placed inside of you. If we wanted someone else, we would have followed them. But in this hour, we need the purpose God has entrusted to you, the oil He poured on your life, the assignment He gave you for this moment. Stand in it boldly, walk in it confidently. We're here because God is using you.
This is beautiful. Can we
Yes.
celebrate you?
Yes.
Wow, this is so powerful.
Yes, so I think, to you, like I said, I'm so grateful for what you do and so grateful for the opportunity. And in this, I like to speak motivationally to all individuals, to groups. And in this, I like to empower people that you can be a better you, and being a better you. And one of the things that I did this morning is how we think, controlling those thoughts, and how that impacts our lives, right? And so, how you see you, what narratives do you believe about yourself? What do you say about you? Because does it align with what God says about you? Does it align with the narrative that God has for you? And what because if it's out of alignment, I told my kids on yesterday, a person that has no self-control is out of control in every area of their life, right? And so and because we say that, you can control. The Bible tells us that we have to take our thoughts captive. But that sounds great. But how we do that? Where's the entry points? How are these thoughts coming? These intrusive thoughts, where do they come from? I'm not thinking about them. So this is the things that, because we're approaching the holiday season, these are the things that happen. People wonder, hey, they're going to encounter these things. How do we live a better life? How we have better experiences? And what does this mean? How can we be impactful one to another through love, through grace, and through mercy? The nine fruits of the Spirit, which ones are operating, where I'm weak at, which ones I'm weak in, I need to be made strong in, because I want to be a better me. What legacy do I want to leave? Not just, Chris as a pastor, Chris as a motivational speaker, or Chris that empowers people, but I want to go down in history knowing that, hey, that I've said something, or that I've written something that someone can go back a year from now, and it is just as impactful and power, because it originates from the Spirit of the living God. I'm so happy.
This is so beautiful. I mean, are you always that happy, Chris? How do you generate the happiness? Because your wives are all, like, very much.
I am. They tell me I talk all the time, but I am. When it comes to empowering people, when it comes to people, when it comes to the Word of God, I'm always happy. I always find joy in that because I find joy in what I do. And because I know that is if even if it's one person that I'm touching someone's life, and that is what I'm purpose to do that. I'm living my purpose, and so this has just been so beautiful.
This is beautiful. So your story is absolutely amazing and beautiful. And how can people connect with you? Like, do you have a website or can they directly message you? What's the way to?
No, I do not have a website currently. I am on Facebook, the different platforms, but they can direct message me, and I answer all my messages. I often tell the story. I did not start this way, and I want to tell a little snippet if you don't mind. I have a little snippet. There was this time before the 6 months when I was mentioning 6 months ago. I want to tell this because it's so powerful to me. I had a very dark moment when I got sick earlier this year. I was on a walker and I felt like my life was over, and I was in isolation. I couldn't drive. I couldn't do anything. I didn't have people to talk to. And I kept asking God, God, why are you doing this to me? What's wrong? What did I do? And then someone told me, they said, Chris, they said, this is not a place for you, but God is preparing you for where He's taken you. And I didn't understand that, right? And so I had a vision in a dream. The Lord showed me just people as far as I could see. There was people, and the little did I know that now I speak to people all over the world every single day. And I have befriend people that, and they want me to come to their countries. And there's like people in Pakistan, they call me, they say, you're my big brother, and I talk to them every day, and I talk to them just, like I would talk to someone here. And the reason I'm saying that, I just want to say that it doesn't, during your dark times, in those moments when you feel left out, in those moments that you feel isolated and you think it's over, I want to tell you, I was there, but God saw me through and He brought me out. And what He was preparing me for is bigger and better than I ever could imagine. And look at me, I'm on here with you. I'm so grateful. So that's the reason I'm so grateful, because right now, this is a testimony for me. I am living something when I thought just months ago it was over. And so now, just even having this invite is so special because I'm doing something that I didn't know that I would be able to do. So that's the reason I take out time. That's the reason I communicate with everyone. So if you DM me, I take out time. I answer every DM accordingly, ever what the questions or whatever is needing, the response needing to be, because I owe that back to the people. Yes.
Yes, this is so beautiful. So thank you so much for sharing your story. May I ask you just one question,
Yes.
please?
Yes.
So when you hear the next level or next level transformation, what is that first thought or thoughts that coming to your mind? Next level transformation.
Next level and next level transformation. I always have talked about the next level. I believe in the next level. And the next level, to me, the very first thoughts that come to my mind is transitioning. And in transition, everything that when you're transitioning, when a person is transitioning or something is transitioning, you're always leaving something behind, and you are becoming something new community, new era, new people, new opportunities. And with that comes responsibility. So in the newness and in that transformation, yes, there's new challenges, and the new challenges that we face. These are challenges not to harm us, but to grow us. And so when I think of next level, I think of growth because you're surrounding yourselves with people or things that's already there are helping you to get to where you're needing to be. So I think it's a great opportunity.
Mm. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and your time for coming here and sharing your such a beautiful and such inspiring story. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot about the prayer because I really
No,
want
no,
to.
no, 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 no. It is just fine. It's fine. Yes. Yes, thank you so much for an opportunity, and thank you for what you do. I want to give kudos to you for what you do because you do it not for you but for us. And so to offer us a platform to come on and to share our story. So kudos to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chris. And guys, thank you so much for watching. And as Chris was saying, just do contact, do direct message, or just leave it comments under this video. And I'm sure Chris will come back to you with the answers. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So thank you. Thank you. Thank you everyone. Thank you community for accepting me and inviting me once again.
Thank you, guys. And thank you so much for watching. And we will be talking to you next time. I'm just Chris gonna stop that live recording.